All right, Miss Dubose, I notice you have a road atlas,
a USA book, a road trip USA book, 50 states, 5,000 ideas. Yes, today we started planning the road trip, and I do it a little old school, a little new school. I still like looking through the books and my road map, my handy road map, but we also do search things online.
Yeah, it's I know there's somebody that's going to say, well, there's an app for that.
I use apps too.
We have apps. We have the Garmin's getting updated. The laptop is getting ready to go. And we do this a pretty good ways out. But I kind of like feeling the book. I kind of like having a map in the car.
We don't go anywhere without a road atlas. We've had issues before with the Garmin, not so much it taking us the wrong place, but road closures and it not realizing that. Or I also look at all the map apps and see if there's accidents or something. So I've used road atlases to find back roads sometimes that we need to take, and your phone doesn't always work in the places we end up going on road trips. So sometimes we do have to rely on an actual map.
Yeah, if you're in a parking deck, for instance, in Philadelphia, after you have visited all the historic sites in downtown Philadelphia, and you pull out of the parking deck and have no idea the direction you're going to go home, the Garmin needs satellites, and it can't reach them in that parking deck. And we were in New Jersey, had paid a toll before we realized where we needed to go. I think it was calculating and calculating, and by the time it was through calculating, I had paid, because if any of you have ever been in New Jersey, you
pay to go in and
pay to get out. So I went in and paid to drive across the bridge, do a U-turn, and paid to come back out. We can count that as something we did in New Jersey. Is that in one of these books, Things to Do in New Jersey?
Yeah.
Or is that chapter blank? But anyway, so we are getting ready, and she does a really good job at it, so I just kind of sit back and let her do her thing.
He tells me the route, and I tell him all the side trips from that route.
And y'all follow us this summer, because we're going to see some cool roadside oddities that we're going to go out of way a little bit to see.
We're going to add some of those this year, and some national parks, and like a few things I've never done, which I'm pretty excited about, that I've never been to. Since a lot of these trips are repeats of things I've done already, introducing it to the family, but there's some things I haven't done this year, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, and be on the lookout. I am in the process of going through the old footage from when we were renovating our RV. We'll drop a few of those videos on here as well.
Bye.
See ya.